Okay, here I'm going to show you in this video my program for the discount calculator application given in page 389 in the textbook. So basically I followed the instructions given there and did this program. So this is an application where you enter some price, choose a discount rate, and calculate the total discount and the new price. The discount rates go from 5 to 10% in a step of 1% each. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10%. So looks like a pretty simple program, but there's a lot of hidden details inside it. Um, uh, uh, Before going into the code, let's see the different items in here. You have a bunch of labels: original price, discount rates, discount, new price, two buttons, calculate and exit button, two labels which we will manipulate. This one is called the discount label, and this one is called the new price label. And as you can see, these are initially blank. Their auto size is off or false, and they have the border line or the border side of fixed single, as we did before. We have a text box called original text box, and we have a combo box called discount rate combo box. um, so that's about the design, uh, and here is the code for it. As you can see, it's a pretty long code. There are several parts to it. As usual, the exit button, and as usual, these options. Now this is the code for filling up the combo box with different discount rates. And so what I did here was I went to mainform.events, and then I had clicked the load. So whenever mainform loads, run these instructions. So we have a for loop which declares a variable called rates, which is a decimal from 0.05 to 0.1 in a step with a step of 0.01, meaning that from 5% to 10% with a step of 1%. And so each time this loop runs, an extra item gets added for the rates. So whatever's the current value in rate converts to a string and gets added as an item to the combo box. And then we have this line of code, which basically, if we select the or when we click on the text box, everything in the text box gets selected, as we kind of have come to expect from text boxes in Windows. So text box select all. That's the line of code for that. And this happens whenever somebody clicks. So that's the text box, and the event is enter. So you select the text box and then you click the event enter. And that's all there is to it. And now the key press event. So what I would like is that in the text box, the text box only accepts numbers, the period or the dot sign, and the backspace, and that's handled as E, as key press. So whenever somebody presses a key while in the text box, the program basically checks what the character is. If it's less than 0 or greater than 9, see, these double quotes are because these are basically checking for the ASCII values of these. So if the string entered is not 0 or less than 0 or greater than 9, meaning that it's not a number, or if it's not a number, or it's not these characters, if it's not a number or the period or the backspace, if it's not any of those, then e.handle is true, meaning that it handles that situation and basically ignores that character. So only if it's a number or the dot sign or the period sign or backspace, only those characters get actually like accepted as valid characters, otherwise they get ignored. And then this is both of these are the text changed code, so that whenever anything gets changed in either the text box or the discount rate combo box, the both the labels, discount label and new price label, so these two labels become empty. So, and I mean, how do you do this? So you basically go to, for the text box, you go to the text box and then go to the text changed property or the event. So if you click on the text changed event after selecting the text box or the discount rate combo box, this appears, and then you just punch in that the text in discount label or the text in new price label is empty. And finally, the calculate button code, a bunch of variables being defined here, all decimals. So original price is basically whatever text is entered in original text box. Take that, parse it to a decimal, and whatever the text is selected in discount rate combo box, parse it to discrete. So our discount, which is going to be displayed in the discount label, is equals to the original price times the discount rate, and the new price is the original price minus the discount, and these values are going to be uh, basically displayed in these two labels. And finally, once the calculate button hits, the focus is shifted to the text box. So we'll see that it's working properly. Let's put some number here like 15 or 12, select discount rate and hit calculate. So this is the discount, this is the discount rate, and the focus shifts back here. Like that. And I mean, here I didn't name it to main form, so I can change that here. I can change it to discount calculator. I also forgot to have the tab order, which I'll do now. So 0, 1, 2, 3, these don't matter, then 4, 5. So tab, 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 that's fine. So that's my program. Hope it helps.